If your name is Young Miami, you got some explaining to do, mama. And yes, it leads back to Diddy. Y'all, the internet, Twitter, TikTok, baby, they left no stone unturned. I want to give a shout out to Mother Kitten and also Keezy, KZ. Girl, thank you so much for looking out. And also Mother Kitten, okay? KZ, thanks for looking out. Mother Kitten, thank you for also this tea. Also, shout out to Okay Then 333. Girl, you came out with the pictures I needed. Thank you so much. And also Morning Juice Box TV. I got to say something, right? What am I talking about? Well, here's the thing. If you guys don't know, Carisha announced that she was relaunching her show, Carissa Please. And I said, maybe. And let me get this straight. Carissa and Santana, they did a great job with the interview. To me, it was a beautiful piece of PR. But it also showed that, Carisha and Santana are on to actually, and JT, everybody involved is on to bigger and better things. However, I said, no, it seems like PR fluff. And I gave my reasons because well, guess what? The internet said, hold my drink. And they pulled up real receipts that not only was Young Miami capping about everything, I would never be in an abusive relationship again and all the other stuff, but on top of that, they are saying that they have definitive proof that Young Miami is still with Diddy and is still doing Diddy's bidding. All right. Y'all ready for this? Let's get into this. Where do we start, right? First, before we drop like the actually, you know what? Let's drop these receipts about why people think that Young Miami is not just still with Diddy, but she is firmly under his control in his little shorty walk pack, and literally did that whole interview just to help her man in any way she can. Let me show y'all the receipts. You let me know if you think there's anything to it, and we will see. All right, so let's start with what I thought was the most damning piece of evidence, right? Treya, I believe, is this on, I think it's on Facebook, said, Carisha is wearing that necklace. And if you don't know, it's this Robert Cavalli necklace, a tiger's tooth. Cassie was wearing that necklace. Carisha is wearing the exact same necklace Cassie had, right? J-Lo was J-Lo was wearing the necklace, right? And she emphasized taking the necklace off, ripping it off, and removing it in her Diddy breakup song, All My Love Is All I Have, right? Um, Treya says, you can't tell me Carisha is not still in cahoots with that man. I'm sorry. That is his signature piece with all of his ladies. Um, she said the interview was cap ASF, and she said there's an update. Kim Porter had the exact same necklace. Now, let me just say this, right? Carisha looked like she wearing the same exact necklace that Cassie wore while she was with Diddy, J-Lo wore, and Kim Porter wore. It is a Robert Cavalli necklace. People say there is meaning with that necklace with Diddy. It shows that you are firmly under his control, right? Now her stylist did jump in trying to clean it up, but it doesn't really help because what's the odds that all of Diddy's women just happen to love the same exact piece of jewelry from the same exact brand? It is a Robert Cavalli necklace, okay? Anyway, her stylist posted this on Instagram. And again, let me tell you something. Carisha's stylist, I believe, is paid by Diddy, is still paid by Diddy, and I believe was hired by Diddy. I could be wrong about that, but I do believe. I'm sure y'all will correct me if I am. So this is going, she said, so this is going around, and this is the most delusional thing I've ever seen. Number one, this is a Roberto Cavalli necklace. That necklace is one of his signature styles, but most people wouldn't know because y'all don't wear designer accessories. You know what I hate? When people try to talk down, you're trying to defend your friend. But all you can do is talk down saying we too broke to know that it's a Roberto Cavalli necklace. Nobody said he would Diddy went to the tombs of Mordor and had it forged from woolly mammoth teeth. We know that piece is not. Yes, he bought it from someone. Yes, he bought it somewhere. What does that have to do with anything? So it's a reported Cavalli necklace. They all went every year. It's his signature piece, and every year he makes a different version of it. They all have the same version anyway, right? And we all and know y'all history and fashion. That was a part of the collection, and that matched the look. This wasn't anything symbolic or has anything to do with any cult, what a cult whatsoever. I dress. I know where it came from. Y'all have to stop lying on this girl and making ish up its lies. Then she showed us it's a signature of his brand. All right, miss, since it's a signature of his brand, you shown us 2024 and since you want to talk about accessories, you shown us 2023 and 2024. Where's the season Young Miami got it from? And again, I will say this stylist could be saying the truth. I know the internet does like dragging Carisha, but Carisha also did image rehab for Diddy, right? I will stand by it. Sounds like to me her stylist is trying to clean it up because what's the odds that all of Diddy's women all happen to have the exact same piece of jewelry, same color, same size, same everything. And she wants to say it's from the Roberta Cavalli collection. Show us where Young Miami pulled that. She pulled vintage as a part of the look. Okay. Anyway, right? Um, Again, it's really, really odd. But I also want to talk about Mother Kitten. Girl, she put down some juice. Because listen to this, right? Remember when Santana was like, was Diddy ever abusive to you? Or would you be? And she was like, instead of saying no, he never, but she was like, I know what it feels like to be in an abusive relationship. And I've been in two. And I will never, ever, ever, ever be in an abusive relationship again. And I said, okay, good for you. But, right? Mother Kitten messaged me. Hi, Tisa. I noticed that Young Miami is no longer with Southside. Listen to this. This is really good. Mother, thank you for breaking this down. Because you know I give credit when people break things down to me. Right? Y'all act like I'm the all-seeing eye of Horus. Baby, I'm just telling you what I heard. Let me know what you think about it. She said, Young Miami is no longer with Southside, her baby daddy. When the Diddy trouble started, she was happy in filming her BET show. Had her baby daddy with her the whole time while he was expecting a baby with Pasha. That's the R&B singer that sung Give You the Business. Southside left Pasha and was everywhere with Young Miami. And remember, ever since February, she was speaking of her man who was showering with gifts. She led us to believe it was Southside. But here's the backstory. Southside was one of the two abusive relationships she said she had in the past before Diddy. Yet she got back with Southside this year after Diddy. And the only reason I feel that she has now chosen to drop a new episode of Carisha Please, filmed at her home, it was so rushed and had no budget. Southside, I can't talk about rushed or no budget because y'all see the budget. Anyway, right? Um, back Southside is back home posting his daughter with Pasha. So now Carisha has to pay her own way. She said, but if you ask me, she's being funded by either Diddy or Diddy's team. When they first broke up, Carisha was dressing in very Fashion Nova-ish and she was crying. Southside swooped in and started showering her with gifts. Now, here's the one thing I want to say. How do you know that Diddy people, and I know this is getting more down the rabbit hole, but we got to say this. How do you know Diddy's people isn't actually funding Carisha and Southside, and they had them get together and say all this just so people would believe that there was distance between her and Diddy? There's more. Oddly enough, JT never wanted her with Southside nor Diddy, and always took up for Carisha. Yet she didn't even mention whether she was single or taken in that new episode. Mark my words, if Carisha doesn't get a new sponsor by next month, we'll all be able to tell. Fun fact, Southside is one of Nicki Minaj's go-to producers. So it's fine for him to work with Nicki, but not JT. Y'all, listen. I don't know what to do with this. I do want to say one thing. As good as that interview was with Santana and Carisha, and as good as they look, and as funny as they were, and as well produced as it was, at the end of the day, it struck me as pure PR. I do not think that Young Miami is done with Diddy, but hey, what do I know? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. But more importantly, let me know what you think about that necklace. Because even though it is a Robert Cavalli necklace, every year he does a new version of it. The version that Carisha has, what's the odds all four of Diddy's women all wore that same necklace? And J-Lo in her video, All I Have, made a big show of snatching that necklace off of her and throw it, or it might even have been the Love Don't Cost a Thing, made a big show of snatching that necklace off and throwing it around. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I know what they're saying with the Robert Cavalli look, but I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.